It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 901 show live. That's right. We're not going to hold you long tonight because we got to be out of the studio before 8 p.m. because we have something that we have to watch on another channel. But meanwhile, let me bring in the heartbeat of the South and my only heartbeat, my son, Tim Harrington. Hey. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Ma, how you doing? Hey, everybody.
I guess I'll take tolerable. That's all I can do.
All right.
Trying to figure out how to get this. They still haven't answered me about this platform chat. Okay. And there's no window that pops up for it. It means to type in. And I'm going to have to. Okay. I was wondering what the heck was going on. Hello, everybody. That was a show replay that popped up there, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? So anyhow, bring it in, my co-host. The co-hostess of the most assembled, Marie Presley. I was like, okay, I look like I got the same hat on, but I don't have the same background. Hey, SYBIL.
Hi.
And the heartbeat of the South in my every heartbeat, my son, Tim Harrington. And I know Tim the one that had on the purple shirt in the
Yeah. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, did that kind of throw you off a bit?
It did.
Yeah, I thought, what is going on?
Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I thought that I had found the updated 901 intro reel, and it was already in the studio. And so I was like, okay, Tim, I've been telling you I got to find the one that had you on it,
Yeah.
and Linda. And when I checked it earlier this morning, I didn't go past the intro where after I saw your name, I said, okay, this is the right one. I didn't know it was a whole show.
That's all right.
All right. So we got to do a little chat catch up before we bring our special guest. Hi, Sandra. Thank you so much for tuning in with us.
Hi.
We have a special guest for y'all tonight. And but before we bring her in, I want to know, Sybil, what have you been up to since the last time I saw you?
Well, I'm just enjoying the warm weather. Get out and
Yeah,
take a walk pretty soon.
yeah, it really was. It was a
Been kind of
beautiful day.
cooped up for a few days with the
Yeah,
cold,
yeah,
the ice.
yeah. I had gone out this morning about 11 myself and picked up my to pick up my prescription, and um, and I went out with my jacket on. When I got out there and I got in the car, I said, "This jacket got to come off." So I was able to let my windows down, let my car air out, because it hadn't been able to have any air, all, fresh air coming in through it all winter so far. So that's what I did. So Tim, what have you been up to
Mm.
last time I saw you?
Just been a long day. Had to do some doctor visits today, but I made it through. So glad to be here.
Okay. I hope the reports were good.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about your back the last
Yeah.
time they did that procedure. Is it still working
Not as well as it was
at first?
at first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have
Well,
to revisit it.
yeah, I wonder how often they can do it. You have to find out.
Yeah.
That might maybe keep you going.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All righty then. So, several, we have a special guest tonight, and I'm going to let you go ahead and get the audience ready for her, and I'm going to bring her right on in.
Okay, well, welcome to the 901 show. We always have fun on the 901. And I'm Sybil Presley, of course. And we have a special guest tonight in Memphis. And she has some interesting things to talk about concerning the homeless and her community projects. So
Oh, okay.
you're gonna really enjoy her information.
All right.
And I'd like to say welcome, Empress Renee Ellis, to the 901 show.
Hello there. Welcome to the show, Empress
Hello.
Renee.
Hello.
So happy to have you.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, thank
Nice to
you.
Hi.
meet you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And I would like to start
You
out
as well.
by asking you how did you get such a pretty title of the Empress? This is Empress Renee Ellis.
Yes. Well, it's been about a year ago now. I went through a spiritual ascension, and that's how I attained the title Empress. It wasn't easy to get. It didn't come easy because when I was going through this, I thought I was losing my mind.
My
I thought I
goodness.
was going totally nuts.
Mm.
Hmm.
So
My
I'm talking about
goodness.
it had gotten to the point to where I didn't I didn't feel like anything fit anymore. Nothing fit anymore. I didn't fit with what was going on in the world. So
Mm.
that's when I felt like I needed to change.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel you.
Okay.
That's how I transitioned from Mrs. to Empress.
Oh, okay. And so you said it was a spiritual journey. Is this one that you took on by yourself or within yourself, or were you with some particular group?
No, it was within myself.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Hi,
It was within
Mary.
myself.
Hi,
Thanks for
Mary.
joining us, Mary. Are you feeling better, Mary? Let us know when you type in. Okay, so now we know just a little bit about our special guest tonight, Empress. And we're just going to hear a little bit from our sponsors and several. When we come back, you run us on in and get us our guest Empress talking more about what it is she is doing in the
Okay.
901. All right. And audience, this will give you guys a chance to share the show and bring in some more people to hear this good information. All right. And Mary says, oh, Ernestine. Hey, Ernestine.
I
All
understand.
right. And so this is a good time to share the show while we're on break to hear about our partner sponsors. And as you can know, is those of you who already know about our link, but for those of you who don't know our link, it's running across the screen at the bottom. This is where you'll see all of our partner deals at WLO.link/MLA Pearls. All right. So stick and stay. Don't go away. We'll be back. All right. Okay, let's see. Who are we going to start with? What about something for the guys? All right.
Welcome to the Shack 12 Week Shred. My name is Rock Shabazz, and I'm here to take you through the same program that I made for this guy right here.
This program is without a doubt a huge reason why I was able to get fit and stay fit. If you put in the work and stay consistent, you just might be able to keep up. It's time for you to get to work.
What am I gonna get? Ooh, cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry ice cream? With sprinkles? And maybe a baguette. And a French boy. Bonjour. Ooh la la, baby. You know what I need? Bath bombs. Bombs away! Gotta have Takis. Oh, I need balls. Okay, I'm gonna need some glue. Oh, and a new charger. I can never find those things. And I gotta get flowers for mommy. And a little something for me. Can I get a robe?
All right, then we are back, and I'm bringing in the other hosts for tonight as well as our guests. Look like our guest got kicked out again. Sybil's not back, so Sybil will be back in just a moment. So she'll have to come out and go back in again, come back in again. Yeah, we lost her. She got kicked out again. But it's on her. It's on her end. I'm not kicking her out. This studio don't let you kick out anybody anyway.
Hey Sandra. Hey Mary. Hey Ernestine.
Yeah. Hey you guys. Thanks so much for sharing and joining us tonight. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for our guests to get back in there, Sybil she's getting in touch with our guests. Okay, so I'll take her off the screen while she does that. Tam.
Yes.
And the 901, Sybil said it was a beautiful day. And
yes.
So you had to get out.
Yeah.
And go to the doctor. And I had to go pick up my prescription.
Right.
You know what? I was thinking when I got out, I said, I wish I had felt better because this was a great day.
Yeah, beautiful.
For you to come over and help me with my lights. But you had a doctor's appointment and I did not know that.
Yeah. I think we're going to have the good weather for a minute here, I think.
Well, yeah, it might be, but I'm trying to get myself feeling better for our special guests.
Right.
That we're going to have on Thursday night.
Right. Okay.
And don't y'all forget, by the way, please spread the word that we will be having a special guest on our Thursday night politics show, Judge Joe Brown.
All right.
We'll be in the studio in living color. That's right. Sandra, make sure you tell everybody. Mary, tell everybody. Ernestine, tell everybody, okay? Sybil is back. Did you get a chance to get in touch with the Sybil?
She's coming back in. I don't know why she's been kicked out. She don't neither.
Well, it's not on our end. You can't kick anybody out of this.
I know that much, but she don't know why she's been kicked
I don't either. I don't either. I really can't explain.
She must got a good message. Something don't want to let her come through.
Well, I'll tell you what, it all depends on the person's own computer system. That's all
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. Oh, believe me, you know I know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, but we've had that to happen to our guests before, so it's not anything that's a major problem
Right.
anyway. So she'll be okay. She's coming back now. There she is. Hello there.
Hi, welcome back.
Can you
Yeah.
hear us? Can you hear
Hi
us?
again.
Okay, hi.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can hear
Uh,
you.
okay. Are you on a
Yes, can
laptop?
you hear me? Okay,
Yes.
hi.
Are you on a laptop or your phone?
Well, I was on my laptop at first. Then I switched
Mm-hmm.
to my phone because I was thinking it may have been a laptop. Then I switched to my phone, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Sometimes what happens is, I do know this from a technical standpoint, is that
Mhm.
we have, there are apps that constantly run in our background, even when we are not using them. For instance,
Mhm.
Messenger, Facebook, and whenever you get a message or somebody sends something to you, it can like interrupt whatever's going on your phone or your laptop. Aha. Okay then.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and I was just
Yeah.
looking at a person that's one to dogehype.com. All right, I'll write that down and check you out. Let's see. I don't know what that is, but we will look at it and see. Thank you so much for tuning in to our show. Yeah. Okay.com. All right, I wrote you down. I'll check you out. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, then. Sybil, back to you and our guests.
All right. Go ahead and let us know what type of community projects you have going. And I know you have something very special for the homeless.
Yes, I have. Right now, we're an organization we're called Living by Faith Outreach Ministry. We go out. We was going out once a week to feed, clothe, and house and minister to the homeless. But right now, because the economy has gotten so bad, we're only going out twice a month. But we're not 501(c)(3) funded. We're actually charity based. So we actually depend on donations from the community so that we can actually go out and do these things.
Mm-hmm.
We feed up to we feed up to 200 people twice a month, and we don't have housing for them. So what we do is we find them housing, whether it's a hotel, whether it's a homeless shelter, transitional housing, whatever it is, something to get them off the street for that night or a couple of days.
Right.
So that's what we do. That's what we're doing with them right now. Our future plans for them, we're actually planning to open a transitional housing and training center. And I don't want it to be like any other transitional housing because right now they only focus on either only the men or only the women and children.
Right.
There's nothing that's keeping the families together. And that's what our goal is, to keep the families together, because we come across so many homeless families that are out there. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about, I've seen babies as young as a few months old who are out there,
My
Yeah.
and they're
goodness.
out there in the streets. They have nowhere to go. So I'm talking about, we've seen a lot. And our community, as the human race, our community, they don't help as much
They
as
don't.
they speak about.
They don't.
Mm-hmm.
We, they don't. I mean, they're so quick to pass judgment because they should go and get a job. They should do this or they should do that. No
Mm-hmm.
one wants to be in that situation,
Right.
Right.
regardless of what it looks like to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
They have so many different stories. I mean, I've heard so many different stories, so
Yeah.
many different testimonies
Right.
of why these people are out there. I'm talking, it goes from being kicked out of their home as a young child, or
Mm-hmm.
to divorce. Something happened to their home. They couldn't pay the rent. Whatever the situation is, these people are out there and they're really needing our help right now.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
always needed, and our goal is to get them off the street. And I know we can't get everybody off the street at one time, but
Right.
as far as like for the transitional housing and training center, we want to actually get these people to house at least 24 people. So that's a few families per year, and actually rehabilitate these people. Not only just giving them a place to live, we want to offer them child care. We want to offer them counseling, offer them ways to get their GED or their high school diploma, things like that. Something that is actually going to help them
Right.
in the future.
Right.
We're planning. Yes, we're planning on doing this very soon. Like I said, with the donations of the community, of course. But right
Okay.
now, we've helped. So far, we've helped. I would say maybe 10 to 15 families actually get off the street, and that's without the transitional center. And it's not. It has not been easy, but we're so determined because, like I said, this can happen to me tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow holds for me.
Right.
It can happen to either one of us, regardless of what position we're sitting in right now.
Right.
And like I said, these people, we have so many people, they're ashamed to ask for help because people pass judgment so often.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking to go out and see these people. Like I said, on any given day, this was in 2017 when I did when I first did the study. On any given day, you can walk out in the streets of Memphis, and there's 1,800 to 2,000 homeless people. That was then. So imagine what it is now.
Right.
These people, we were out in 0 degrees weather. What was this, last month, the month before last, when we had
During the
when it first
freeze.
got really, really cold?
Yeah.
During the freeze. And before we got out there, it was so many people who they were telling us how about such and such died. You know, they froze to death. You know, that's horrible. You know,
It is.
that people have to live like that.
Right.
We take blankets and we take clothes and we take food, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And I just know that we can do more as a people. We can do more for these people.
Right.
And what is the name of your organization?
That's what our plan is right now.
What is the name of it again?
Living by Faith Outreach Ministry.
Okay, Living. I'm going to type it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so anybody with questions?
Yeah. You know, I can relate to what you're saying. I worked in a rehab center for about 2.5 years. And we dealt with all ages, male and female. I think some of the youngest ones to come through were like 17 years old. I think the oldest I may have seen is probably 65, 67, somewhere in that range. And it's like you said, these people come from somewhere. You know, they're somebody's brother, child, or what have you. And a lot of times, you know, pressure busts pipes. And what I mean by that, mental illness is real. You know, you probably have seen someone and wonder how did they end up that way. And you're absolutely right. It's not really by their choice. They have stories and history behind them. They wasn't always that way. You know what I mean? And you're absolutely right. For as Memphis needs to do a whole lot better. I believe the mental centers that they can go into, they can only stay up to 3 days, and they kick them right back out on the street. So I definitely can relate to what you're saying because everybody has a story, and it wasn't always that way as it appears to be. Yeah.
Ernestine from Michigan says that's a blessing to help.
Yeah.
That's right, Ernestine. Thank you for your comment.
Yes, it is.
All right. And how old is your organization?
2017, so it's 6 years old.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Awesome. Very good.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a website or just an email?
We just have an email right now. I actually have someone working on the website.
Okay, what's the email? I'll type it in.
Okay. Let me make sure I have it right.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim did work. While you're looking for that, Tim did work at a rehab center, and he was dedicated to his job. But you know the thing about it is when small organizations like that have really good employees, they tend to overwork them. And my poor baby was working 12-hour, 18-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Then he go home thinking he's gonna have a day off, and then he get maybe 7 hours of sleep, and then they calling him right back, and
Yeah.
it'd be a blessing to get the extra hours, but it wears your body down. So he
It
took
does.
all he could take.
It does. And it's mental too. So,
Yeah.
because you got to realize if you have 40 or 50 men, all 40 and 50 men have a problem when I get
Right.
there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. They
And
got something
I
going on.
wasn't one, I've never been, even when I was a deputy jailer, I've never looked at someone and judged them for anything,
Right.
But yeah, it can be exhausting. It really
Mhm.
can be. And
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons I did come out of that field. Because people are really overworked and underpaid.
Mhm.
But you get a chance
Mhm.
to help people so much on a one-on-one basis. You know what I mean? That's,
Yeah.
to me, I loved it because
Right.
that's what I wasn't talking about it. I was doing it every single
Mhm.
shift, and I know that I
Yes.
helped change some men's life, so,
Yeah.
but yeah, but we need it. Somebody got to do it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my hat goes off to
Somebody
you.
got to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it. I have the email now. If you're ready for
Okay.
it.
Uh-huh. Tell it to me slow, cause I got slow typing fingers.
Thank Yes. Okay. That email address is lbf
L as in love.
underscore.
Wait a minute. L as in love.
Okay. Okay.
Wait a minute.
It's
Is that it?
lbf.
L B as in boy, and F for faith.
Hold on.
L B
B
F.
as in boy.
Mm-hmm. F is in faith. L B F. L B F is in faith. Underscore.
Yes.
Okay. The
F
rest of
as
it.
in fox. Yes.
F. Mm-hmm.
Underscore.
Okay. Underscore. Got it.
Mission.
Got it.
Did you get that?
Uh-huh.
Mission.
Got it. I got that.
Dot F. Okay. Dot FGS.
Dot F G S is in Sam.
Yes.
Okay.
It's at Yahoo.
Okay. Now I'm gonna read it back to you to make sure I got it right before I put it up on the screen. I got an L as in love, B as in boy, F as in fox, underscore, mission, and then a dot, which is a period. F is in faith,
Yes.
G is in God, S is in Sam, at yahoo.com.
Correct.
All righty, I'll release it
All right.
now.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. And I'll let that stay
Thank
up there.
you.
No problem. Okay. Now it's on the screen. Take a look at it. That's a L. And by
Yes,
being right
that's
by that
correct.
B. Okay, great. That's a L, you guys. Okay. LBF. Y'all can write that down because those of you who are out of state, I know my two ladies in Michigan has family down here in the 901 area.
Mhm.
So y'all write that down up there in Michigan so that y'all can spread the word, okay? Uh, Hi, Jenny. There's an Alabama lady. Hi, Jenny. She
Hi,
says, good
Jenny.
evening,
Hey, Jen.
everyone.
Hey,
Hi there. Thank you so much
Hey.
for joining us tonight.
it's
Okay.
Georgia.
All right, so we'll take a little break and hear back from our partners again. And Sybil, then we'll let you come on and continue this interview from our beautiful guests. And
All right.
yeah, and then we can find out a little bit more if she would like to share that with us. All right, whatever she wants to share, we're all ears tonight, Empress. All right, y'all stick and stay. Don't go away.
Have you been involved in the network marketing or direct sales industry? Are you tired of all the poorly run companies, crazy crypto deals, or flat-out scams? Is the dream of residual income and financial freedom still a reality? What if there is a new company that was totally different than everything you've seen in the past? One that is creating a new category unlike anything ever introduced before, in an industry that is already doing over $210 billion in annual revenue. And no other penny auctions company has figured out how to capitalize on this massive market. With margins to pay commissions that's up to 10 times higher than any other company has been able to pay in commissions. Well, that would be the most exciting social influencing story of this decade, and you get to learn about it before everyone else. Introducing Two Can Win. We are taking the power and excitement of penny auctions and combining them with a social influencing business model and a compensation plan that has never been seen before. Companies like Quibbit and DealDash have built billion-dollar companies by offering people the chance to win auctions on the things they have dreamt about owning, but they get to buy them for up to 80 or 90% off the retail price. Imagine buying a new $80,000 BMW for $16,000. For many, that is life-changing. Two Can Win is going to be the first company to bring penny auctions to a new level. One where you get rewarded by just using your everyday influence to share this unique business with others. This concept is so unique and so powerful, it is going to be the hottest thing our industry has ever seen. And you can be first. Two Can Win is just beginning our pre-launch and will be going live shortly. We all get 2 or 3 chances in life to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right opportunity. This is one of those rare times. Your next step is to watch the next video to learn all the details and stake your claim in this game-changing business. Welcome to Two Can Win.
So, are you going to Amy's wedding?
I don't have the money.
Yeah, you do. Who are you? I'm you, from the future. And I just got paid.
And I'm Dave. I can get you up to $500 of your future money now.
Up to $500 instantly?
Instantly.
That's amazing. Oh, who's he? Oh, this is Paolo. We met at the reception. Hi. Hola. Hello. Paolo. That's me.
Download Dave and get up to $500 instantly.
For $500 instantly.
I really like that little Dave commercial. She say, "Oh, that's me." I tell you, man, what can we say about some men? All men not like that. He looking at the other woman, not even realizing that's the same woman. I love that commercial. Bringing back in the rest of the team and our special guest, Empress. Dan, did you catch that? I said about the commercial Empress, you know, he just got so excited seeing the woman. I didn't realize that's the same woman.
Right. Right.
Yeah. All right, Sybil, back to you. I know you got some questions for Empress.
Yeah, well, it's good to take time to laugh. Laughing's very good for you. And can you tell us where you feed the homeless twice a month, and how does the homeless know how to find you, that there's food available?
Well, they pretty much know our schedule now, for one, but we normally go downtown. We go to Morris Park a lot. We also go downtown by 201 Poplar. We've gone to I can't remember the name of the park in Whitehaven, but we go out there as well. We always, when we talk to them, we let them know when we're coming back. I always communicate. And me personally, I go down there maybe once a week myself on a personal note to just walk through and talk to the people, and just without feeding them, just to be a companion to them.
Mhm.
So my husband, he tries to stop me. He's like, baby, you can't go down there. You know, it's dangerous. But
Yeah,
I go where God tells me to go because I know if
yeah.
He's telling me to go there, He's
Hmm.
gonna
Mhm.
protect me as well. So I'm
Yeah.
never afraid.
Right.
So
Well, then you
Well,
sure can't walk in fear. You have to walk in faith.
right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, about how many people's in your organization?
you have to walk in faith.
Hmm. So we'll repeat your question again. You know we got the
Oh,
little delay going on.
Right now,
uh,
it's about 6. We have
okay.
6 people.
Well, that sure
That's
keeps you
awesome.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you work too. You have a regular job as well.
Not anymore. I don't right now, but I do so much. Like I
That you
said,
can't.
I'm an
Yeah.
entrepreneur, so I do networking
Okay.
and team building.
Okay.
I'm a mentor at Fraser High School.
Oh, okay. There's a question
So,
from our audience member. She says, "Do you know about how many there are that need your assistance?"
Mm, a lot.
whew, it's a lot. It's too many to count. Like I said, back in 2017, there were 2,000 homeless people on the streets of Memphis. And now with the way things are going now, there are so many more.
Yeah.
So it's hard to calculate.
I just thought about something else. You know, when I was a deputy jailer, right, we would have what we call regulars because they came in and out, revolving door.
Yeah.
Okay, but supposedly people have labeled them as mental, right?
Yeah.
But this, by them knowing the system so well,
Hmm.
they would do a petty crime
To
to
come
come
in
in out of the code
to get
and have
food
three
and
hot
get water.
right. You
Yeah,
know,
I was a jail
Yeah.
clerk for about a year myself. And matter of fact, Tim and I worked down there during the same year
yeah.
together. And I had just parked my car across the garage across the street and was walking into 201. and uh and the dude just broke the captain's car window. The captain had parked on the street. He wanted to make sure he got in. That night it was cold too. But what we was cracking up about at the jail was, how did he know that was the captain's car? Because he had seen the captain getting in and out of it.
Exactly.
Probably how.
Exactly. So they're smarter than you think
Right.
they are. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they mental at all.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't mean no harm. I mean, that's just the only way
Yeah.
that only the closest
Mhm.
crime that he could commit
Hmm.
right then and there.
Right.
Because I was working the graveyard shift.
Hmm.
My shift was from 11 to 6. I think that was the graveyard
That's
shift,
right.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
And so about 10:30, man, he popped that window. He wanted to get in before it got too late. He didn't resist no arrest. He practically walked in, turned himself in.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I mean, I had never seen that before, but you
Yeah,
have those regulars and they are on schedule. They know when
yeah,
is this. They know who is on this shift and who's on that shift.
they
So you-
do, and they
yeah.
do. Because
So they know
when
the
I
rules.
was at that time, I think I was at the phone clerk at that time, what people used to call jail information. But then I got promoted to the captain, one of the captain's personal clerks. And but yeah, they do know those captain's cars, the ones that don't park in the garage because they don't really hang out in the garage too much.
Hmm.
But when they see them park their cars on the street, they know
Yeah.
what jailers that
Hmm.
park on the street and
Hmm.
what You know, they just know. They be
Right.
watching. That's why that's why I can remember this old deacon of a church I used to play for, and I didn't have a car, so he would have to pick the musician up, right? Every Sunday morning. And every Sunday that the deacon would pick me up for church, he'd go a different way. And I couldn't understand this. So, but I was kind of like, you know, where is this man taking me? And that's so finally one morning, I get up enough courage to ask him, why does he go a different way every time to the church when it's always shorter to take such and such a street, right? He said, well, Sister Emma, let me tell you something. You don't never know who's watching you. But he taught me a valuable lesson because you never know who's watching you, and they know what route you take, right? If they watching you, they know what route you take it. But you know, I just laughed it off at that time because I didn't have a car, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm a veteran too, Miss Empress. They actually teach that. You know what I mean? So he could have had, you know what I mean, some military in his background because they teach you how to, you know what I mean, to dash and dove and this, that, and the other. So yeah, he's right.
But he took me, you know. Well, Sister Emily, that's about the way he talked too. Well, Sister Emily, let me tell you something. You'll never know who's watching you. I was like, what? I was like, oh my God. They're gonna have a hard time watching us because he'll go a different way every time. Back to you, Sybil.
Yeah, sorry, Sybil.
So are you open to volunteers, and do they just interested volunteers? Do they just send an email to you? Are you the person in charge?
Yes, we are definitely open to volunteers. We have a lot of people to volunteer, and believe it or not, we have a lot of the homeless individuals to volunteer.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And that's that. Yes, they'll come down.
You're not like the rest of them. I don't know how the rest of them are, but obviously we're not like the rest of them. So, and they seem to just claim
Froze.
which is a really good
back.
Her
Okay.
volume's low.
I just turned her up. Yeah. Oh, she's working it out. So where are you headquartered?
We're home based. We don't have an office yet. We started at home when I first got the calling. This is where I was. So right now, this is still where we are.
Okay.
That's the best place to start.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if ain't nobody told you you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job.
That's right. Yeah, let's give her a hand, audience, to let her know. Give her some encouragement.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll take a round of hand claps too, Sybil. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right then. So I know it's very tiring. Like Tim say, it takes a special person to do the type of work that you're doing. And I agree with you wholeheartedly when you say that our city does a very poor job in helping people who are homeless. Not only that, our city does a terribly poor job with helping people with their utility bills. And our two ladies that live in Michigan, they told me that Michigan is a Democratic state. Tennessee is a Republican state. But in Michigan, they get an allowance. Each household get a certain amount of money every month to help them pay their utility bills. It's just automatic. Just automatic, you know, when you are a homeowner, you know. I don't know, it could be for the apartments too. Mary, Ernestine, y'all sit with us if they give it to you remember me telling you we were talking about utilities one time on the show, and you all told me that y'all get a certain amount of money every month that comes from the city, Kalamazoo, that helps y'all with y'all utility bill. Do they still give y'all that? And Jenny says, I don't mean to get off topic, but your background is beautiful. Is it homemade, Empress?
It's
She
very
says
pretty.
your background is beautiful. Is it homemade?
Purple.
I think she's frozen.
Yes, she froze.
It's when she got unfrozen, she'll answer. But yes, we cannot hardly get utility help here. And then they have the CSA. And I can remember when CSA, when you used to go out there. In fact, you have been gone with me way back years. Several remember when we used to go out to this church way out somewhere, and you would get the help. They would send that money over to Memphis Light Gas and Water that same day. But now, when you get approved by CSA in Shelby County, they'll tell you they don't know when you're gonna get it. It might be 6 weeks. Most time it's anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks minimum. That's minimum. And then 6 to 8 weeks. That's ridiculous because Memphis Light Gas and Water will not even hold your utilities for you if they have not received anything from CSA, Community Services Agency. And they used to would hold it with a letter. You know, you would have a letter. That's why everything digital is not always good, because when they did it in 2000, I would say this would be like 2012, 2013, when you go and get approved, they give you a paper letter. Then you would go and take it to Memphis Light Gas and Water, show them this letter that you have been approved. And then you didn't have to worry about your utilities being turned off. But now you apply online. And when we had COVID going on, it was really rough because you couldn't even go into the office. But I guess you can go back in the office nowadays, but they don't give you a letter to go and show to Memphis Light Gas and Water anymore. What they give you is nothing, and you know, and what and then they go through an application process digitally, and you don't hear anything from them. All you can do is keep calling the citizens of Memphis. All they can do is keep calling Memphis Light Gas and Water every day, wanting to know, have they heard anything from CSA yet? It used to be you could call CSA and they pick up the phone and talk to you. You call CSA now, it's just gonna ring and ring, or you're gonna get a buzz or whatever. You don't get to talk to nobody. It's just crazy. Digital is supposed to make things better and not make things worse, and it is just the opposite with Memphis Light Gas and Water. Doing their stuff digital. Memphis Light Gas and Water and the Community Services Agency need to go back to the old way to help people out, because people can have, especially elderly, sick, seniors, disabled people. Anybody that's sick, disabled, can get sicker, worrying themselves to death about whether or not CSA gonna pay their bill. They need to go back to the old way where you go in person. They can see who you are. They can approve you that same day, and then give you some paperwork, a letter, just one sheet of paper that you can go and show to Memphis Light Gas and Water, so that you don't have to worry no more. Because because adding worry to illness really makes you terribly sick. Hey, you
Yeah.
back? Get it straightened out. Are you still frozen? Are you still frozen? Yeah, you
Okay,
still.
I
Yeah, you're still frozen. Well, at least we got a lot of information out of
Yeah,
you
we did.
before your phone or
Yeah, yeah. She was able to put out all the
can hear
information.
you. Everything just went
okay. Okay, here's Ernestine from Michigan. She says, yes,
went out.
I understand. Ernestine from Michigan, she says, yes, we have a lot of programs. Churches and United Healthcare have you a card that pay your water and consumer. I thank God for the blessings. I know you do.
Yeah, I know you do.
And Jenny says, I was told that they have ended the C-19 SNAP benefits. Now, oh, they've been ended a long time ago, Jan. She says she praying that other options become available for your cause, Empress. Yeah, the state of Tennessee,
Okay.
you know, yeah, okay. Yeah, the state of Tennessee is not big on doing a good job for the poor at all.
Allah.
And it won't be until the state gets turned blue. I believe if the state was blue, poor people would have more opportunity. But when you're in need, Republicans have a tendency to call that handouts. They like to say that word, but it's not a handout, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, the thing about it is, they may have never been in that position, but God is working it. If you notice, all these states that have had all this big damage from tornadoes, hurricanes, storms, winter storms, flooding, mudslides, stuff like that. Quite a few of them have been Republican states. So, when you don't do right by the people and you're the leader of the state, God is not going to do right by you.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to recognize an organization, Alpha Omega, on Madison. They deal with veterans and homeless veterans, and they also help the veterans get their what you would call
benefits.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I wanted to give them a shout out because that's an organization I know they've been around a long time, and they do a great job.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. Kroger gave them $11,000 back here around Christmas time.
Okay.
I saw it on the news. They had Kroger had given them an $11,000 check. Kroger, was it? Yeah, Kroger, and I don't know if it was a combination of companies, but I know it was. I know I saw Kroger.
Yeah.
Presented them with it, and there's a whole lot of organizations that help them because they do what they say they're gonna do.
They do.
Now that is an option too for you, Empress. Have you ever checked with Kroger? You can. I don't know how they do it nowadays, but I can remember. Oh, she got kicked out again. But I can remember. She can always play this on replay. I'm gonna go ahead and still say this information. I can remember when every Easter, Kroger would give out free lily flower pots of real live lilies.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to buy them for Easter. You could just go into any store and they would give you one. But yeah, and they were real good too on helping stock food pantries for the churches. So
yeah.
If you have, hopefully you'll watch this replay so you can pass it on to Empress. If she has a nonprofit identification, federal tax ID number, or then she could always go to these grocery stores too and get some food because they are. Kroger's real big on donating. I don't know about these other stores.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm. So tell her to check with these stores too. Well, since she's still having trouble, we're gonna stop right there. and
right.
end on that note. Tim, your closing remarks.
Great show. The information was put out. Thank you all in the chat for participating with us and showing up. And I
Yes.
can't wait till we do it next time. I'm wishing everybody love, peace, and happiness. And let's be safe out there.
Yes. Sybil, your closing remarks.
Yeah, I want to thank the Empress, Renee Ellis, for being on our show, being our guest. And once she gets her website set up, then we can share that with our viewers.
Of course, we
Who
will.
probably have, people in the Memphis area.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure that she's networking with other agencies, so that helps as well. So we
Yeah.
want to thank her for being on the show, and thank you, Jenny, for tuning in and watching, and Mary and Ernestine and all our viewers. So
Yes.
we always have fun on the 901. Even though we cover serious topics, we still have a smile to give to the world and brighten up your day. And you brighten up our day by being on the show as a viewer or a guest.
That's right.
All right.
I did tell everything that Tim and Sybil said, and I'll add to it by thanking our audience. We just love y'all for tuning in, all of you. Sandra was in early too.
Oh, yes, Sandra. Leave her out.
Mary Jen and Ernestine, y'all are 4-star stars. All right.
Yeah.
Audience
Too,
participants.
very helpful.
Mhm.
Yeah. She's coming back in. She might get a chance to say goodnight to us. Yeah, she's trying to come back in and say goodnight.
Okay, but I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry about that, you all.
That's okay. You can't help for. You can't help.
Okay, right.
You can't help
to
issues.
I thank you all so much, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you was able to pop in because I already thanked the audience, and Sybil extended her thanks to you, and I thank you so much because that was some valuable information that you gave us. Because I did not know about your organization, and if you send me some more information on it, if y'all sometimes when you're out, if you will, take some pictures. And then that way I can add the pictures to maybe like a slide and, and show it on the show and ask people to get in contact with you. Would that help?
I sure will. Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
Again, thank you. It was great meeting you all.
It was
Right.
great
Now, let
meeting
us
you
know
too.
when you get
Yes.
the website up.
Yeah.
Yes, I
But
sure
meanwhile, if you already have some pictures or when y'all go out next time, just take about, 5 or 6 different shots and send them to me. And you got my email because I sent you the studio email, the link,
Right.
your email. So just pop them over to me in an email. And as soon as you get it, I'll put together a slide clip. And you can add a voice recording to it if you want to. It doesn't matter. You can throw in a voice recording for me, and I'll put that together for you, and we'll play it on the show to help you grow. Okay.
Okay. Thank you all again. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
so welcome.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's our time. We thank y'all again for joining us. Don't forget, Thursday night we'll have Judge Joe Brown on our politics show, so y'all get the word down to the ground. All right. We love y'all. That's our time. Everybody say good night.
Good night.
It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 Show. The 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show.